to another reaction of Doctor Who. Ooh. We are getting into another episode of Doctor Who, y'all. Before I get into this episode, y'all, I have to let you know, if it sounds like I'm in danger because of all the loud noises in the back, I don't know if the microphone is picking it up, but it's hot in New York. You guys know, as soon as it's summertime, or even if it's spring, and it's just a little bit too warm, I put the AC on, I put every single fan on, and I wish I had like a soundproof area or a quieter AC. I'm buying one, don't worry. But right now, it's kind of loud. It's kind of loud, but I just don't want to sweat. I hate sweating, and there's a lot of lights all over the place. So I'm sorry if it's loud, bear with me. Anyways, we're getting into another Doctor Who episode. I'm beyond excited. As per usual, before we get started, gather around the table, because as I thought, the last episode I liked, but it wasn't my favorite, but we're all over the place. I saw how much people loved the last episode. The last episode, boom, was what everybody was like, yes, this is good. This is the beginning of something amazing. And those are for the people who didn't like the last two episodes, or at least the first episode. They felt like they were at a Doctor Who home, finally, by the third episode. So, over here, I already knew what time it was. I'm opposite day all the time. But I'm ready to get into this episode, and let's see if I will love this episode and you guys love this episode as well. So, you want to see this in a full reaction. It will be available for my Patreon members as well as my YouTube channel memberships. So please click the links that are down below. You can click one of those links. You can click both of those links, either or. Join the very big extended family today. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Doctor Who and find out exactly what the Doctor has got to give. Oh, 73 yards, written by Russell T. Davis.
You're in Wales! Spectacular!
How can you tell?
Oh, the rocks and the water, it never ends. The war between the land and the sea. Roger Ap William. That's a bad example of the most terrifying. The most dangerous prime minister in history was 2046. Sorry, spoilers. Forget I said anything.
What the? Has to be a curse.
Oh, it's a circle. Someone made this.
It looks like something made by children, doesn't it? Lucky Charms and bird schools. Rest in peace, Mad Jack.
Mad Jack. Doctor?
All right, don't be doing that to me. Hey, it's locked. You've locked it from the inside.
What's this person's malfunction?
Can you just wait there? Okay. Okay. Very clever.
What in the holy TARDIS?
What have you done? Did you do this? Where's the doctor?
Snow again. What is this snow?
Be mad. Is that all you're wearing?
Yeah, I got kind of caught. Down there, what is it?
Oh, that's Glyn Gatwick, if you'll forgive my pronunciation.
Met you before, have I?
Well, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
She's following me. I think I may have trespassed or something.
I walked into something.
No, sorry. You're just going that way, so...
And who are you?
Once that's done, get in the warm. Both of you.
Ask her if she knows the doctor.
Do you need a doctor?
What? This gives you like very Weeping Angels vibe, like freaky.
Sorry, it's kind of a long story.
Is it?
Have you got a room for the night?
I have.
65 quid.
Don't let her cook, for God's sake.
Shut it.
Don't let her cook.
No, that's fine. Can I pay with my phone?
Can you what?
Can I pay with my phone?
What year is this?
How do you pay with your phone?
Oh, well, it's sort of like online banking.
Yes, you can pay with your phone.
Well, apparently next week we're getting Christianity.
Throw him to the lions.
I know, I'll just have a Coke.
Last of the big spenders.
That woman out there, can you see her?
Out of weather, you should try asking her in.
Oh, no, she's not with me.
But she's definitely following you.
Well, yeah, I think so, yeah.
If there's a woman following you, have you tried asking her why?
No.
Oh my God.
I'll ask you now. It's my phone for my tea.
Later then, Josh.
Safely home.
Oh, Lord, something's gonna happen to him.
A friend of mine in a yellow duffel coat, could you just ask her if she's seen him?
Ruby keeps putting people in danger, y'all.
She comes so far and it's like she stays away.
Latin, it would be semper distans, always distant.
Ran away
What?
like the devil was on his bum.
What's happening?
What did she say to him?
I don't know. Walked into this thing up on the cliff tops, just like a witchcraft sort of thing.
Witchcraft is a very strong word. It's what they call a fairy circle.
Very.
You can ask him about that.
Shut your face.
Did you break it?
It's not magic, is it?
Is it not? A liminal space, neither here nor there, where rules are suspended. Do you know why Wales has so many picturesque little castles? They were torture centres set up by the English to rule with fear. He walks through the gaps, the spiteful one.
I walked away as soon as it said rest in peace.
What did?
The messages.
Open them and read them.
Why did you do that?
Well, they were there.
What else did they say?
It was just.
What else did they say?
Rest in peace, Mad Jack.
He was insane and he's dead. And now she's broken the circle.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
Semper distance to keep him away. But now you've broken it. And Jack is unbound.
What he'd kill first, and you know why, don't you?
What the hell have you done?
No, that's just someone at the door.
Drank in this pub.
Oh,
This place home.
That's not Mad Jack out there.
kind of scary, y'all.
It's him. It's him.
Hurry up, I got my hands full.
They're so mean.
Oh my God, I've been hit. Best one yet, that was.
I think we're all witches and druids. For God's sake, child, you walked into a piece of street.
Got those spare. I'll have them back, mind. I said to Josh, I said, we haven't seen you. He said, I'm never coming back. I said, why? And he said, ask her.
I think he meant ask her.
I made it very clear to Josh. You will be packing and going.
That's kind of horrible.
You know, maybe this is what you do. I would love to see you again. Bye-bye.
Where you gotta go?
You win!
Here she is, here she is, all safe and sound.
That man was no good with his box of magic tricks.
That's what men do. They go into their sheds and they potter. And your intergalactic nutcase is doing it on a cosmic scale.
There's this woman.
If I can approach her, then I'll phone you. You can hear what she's got to say.
No, I've told you, everyone she talks to, they just run away.
That lady.
Standing in the street on the phone to your own mother.
Will you see that lady?
Nothing to do with me.
She looks like what she looks like. She looks like what she is.
Mum, what's she saying? I can't quite hear. Mum, don't listen to her! Please don't do this to me, Mum! Mum, don't do this to me, Mum!
Damn, your mom pissed. Her mom was like a sprint runner. Hold up.
She ran away.
Mum, phone me back, just tell me what she said, just talk to me, okay? I mean, that shepherd's pie, yeah?
What?
When we saw her inside your kitchen with the cheese. Mum! Mum, can you hear me? Gran!
Please stop calling or go away. I'm your daughter.
Even your real mother didn't want you.
The mystery of the episode, Snow, Hate, or Woman.
I take it that's the woman behind me, is that right?
Kay!
Yes. I'm Kate Lethbridge-Stewart, and I think I can help. We have a tradition of helping the Doctor's former companions once they return to a normal life. We're the Unified Intelligence Task Force created to investigate the extraterrestrial.
And you work with the Doctor?
With him, despite him, against him sometimes.
Well, survives without him.
Well, that's classified. I think I can say skin of our teeth. And you can take us to the TARDIS.
Yeah, it's just sitting there.
If it's connected, if landing a perception filter on top of that circle has affected things.
No one at work has complained about the old woman stood outside every day.
Sit in a room with no window.
No, I can't see her, but I know she's there. Thinking, if I cut her off, I might die.
See something inexplicable and invent the rules to make it work. A scan says 73 yards exactly. I hope you don't mind, I didn't come alone. We photographed her, but this is the only image we can get.
Oh, I know.
She registers from the point of view of an average person's 20/20 eyesight from 73 yards.
Talk to her, I don't know, she does something.
My staff have full psychic training. Don't worry, you're with experts now. Go, go, go! Talk to her, do not look her in the eyes, do not engage with her in any way, just bring her in. Now I said do not engage!
No, Kate.
Disengage.
Kate, please don't go, Kate!
What?
You know what? I'm not complaining. But I say let's go away. Let's go to New York. Is there someone else?
Right there.
I get the impression you're not really listening, like you're drifting off, thinking of something else.
She's getting used to it.
I know you've had a tough time. It's hard for me sometimes, you know. Thank you. And what's your take on it?
I started off as a pizza delivery boy. I worked on a fruit stall in Swansea Market. Mad Jack, they used to call me.
Mad Jack.
Mad Jack.
Dangerous Prime Minister in history.
A distance away.
Semper distans is the word. Gonna work, and that is my fault.
Sorry.
Except for the bed thing. It's taken me all this time to realise what I'm here to do. I'm gonna save the world.
Oh.
Come on. We've got work to do. Hi there. I would like to offer my services. I thought I'd volunteer. Anything at all. I just think Roger Ap William is amazing and I want to help the cause. What to do and I'll do anything. Hey, I'll even carry the coats.
For Britain to find its voice, to find its pride, its future.
It's inflation. It's a price cap at £15,000. 65 billion pounds on nuclear weapons.
I'm a son of Wales. And the Welsh know what it's like to be oppressed. On Great Britain to say no more. So yes, I have pledged to defend our border. When did NATO ever, fire a nuclear missile? Ever?
Are you saying that you actually want to fire a nuclear missile?
We'll cut that bit out, right? Craig, get the car.
Yes, sir.
Are you with us? What about her, girl over there? Is she one of ours?
She's on Danny's team. She's a volunteer. Marty Bridges.
Marty.
Roger Ap William is duly elected as Member of Parliament for the constituency.
That's the lady.
I know he's brilliant. I think he gives me the shivers.
Guy.
Oh, he is a monster.
Busy 3 days, so stay alert. If you could all be checked for clearance. Again, let me tell you, rule number 1, do not step on the grass. This place will broadcast Roger Ap William all over the world.
To meet him face to face.
Oh, it's Prime Minister now. We don't get access anymore.
Who cares about the British Prime Minister making a speech in Cardiff?
Oh.
That's the point. They say Saturday is when control transfers.
We're purchasing the nuclear arsenal from Pakistan.
He'll launch.
Don't be stupid, Marty. It's symbolic.
I had to make sure I was right, but I wish I could have helped you. I'm so sorry.
She's going on the grass.
I said
She's
keep
on
the grass.
the grass.
Hey, what are you doing?
She's walking on the grass.
What's she doing?
On the grass.
56 yards.
Ruby! Just stop that and get back here!
Ruby, go
What
back.
are you doing?
I have to ask you to put that device down immediately.
Stay where you are!
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Roger Ap William resigned from the office of Prime Minister.
Ask her! Ask her!
The Deputy Prime Minister.
Hey, is that what you were for? Can you leave me alone?
40 years later.
Sorry, Ruby. I can't drive any closer. I can't get a signal for the engine this far out.
What a beautiful view.
Wow. The lady is still there.
Why do people put flowers here?
I don't think they know. Presume she must be gone, my mother. It never snowed again. Why? The woman. I think at the end, I have to go. That's very you, isn't it? My old friend.
I've set the light, Ruby. If you wake up in the night, you say light.
That's not new. We had that when I was young. I could make it snow once upon a time. Everyone has abandoned me my whole life. But I haven't been alone for 65 years. It took all these years. Look at me. I was so young.
Spectacular! We are in Wales!
Shy girl in Cardiff.
Yeah.
And then went to Mumbles because of a boy. I think I broke his heart with
The
it.
most dangerous prime minister in history.
Who's she?
Who? Well, she's not there anymore.
But there was a woman. She was just standing there.
All right, Ruby. All right.
Oh, no, don't step. What is it?
It's a fairy circle. Charms and spells and hopes and dreams.
Is that?
No.
That was her.
Give them their respect, Ruby. And we are here. What's the third time that you've been to Wales? You said you've been 3 times?
I suppose. Must have been now.
That was good. Well, okay. Gather around the table. So for those that don't know, I work here. I'm a narcissist, but I work at 12:30 a.m. Right. So if I do not take a nap, which if I do take a nap when I get home, it's like touch and hit miss if I'm gonna be able to film and edit in time before I have to go to sleep again, because I got work the next day. So I didn't take a nap, right? I've been running around. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because for the most part, I was wide awake. There was a couple of times I was like, oh God, I'm getting a little tired. But it had nothing to do with the show. It just had to do with just me being tired. But I really, really liked this episode. I have to say, this episode is my second favorite. Or maybe it's my favorite, and my second favorite is The Devil's Chord. Ooh, which one do I like more? I really, really did like this episode. It's very twisted. It's very Doctor Who. I think this is very Doctor Who. Now, if everybody starts commenting down below that they didn't like this episode, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's see what 73 yards ending explain means. Okay, shall we? I'm gonna read to y'all. So get tucked in your bed because I'm about to read you a bedtime story. So warning, spoilers. So with Doctor Who's most mysterious episode in some time now available to watch, 73 yards might need a bit of explaining. The new episode delves into Welsh folk horror with the Doctor and Mel Gibson, or Ruby, arriving on the coast of the TARDIS, but quickly Ruby sees a mysterious figure. Well, they're telling us all this stuff that we already know. Who is the woman, right? By the end of the episode, it is revealed the woman in the distance is an older version of Ruby. That's when she was doing this. It seemed like the whole time she was saying to Ruby, don't step or don't step there or something like that. But then why was everybody being scared, right? Early in the episode, the doctor disappears and Ruby is left to her own devices. She leaves to go back home with not only her mother, but also the head of the unit abandoning her. We see Ruby at different stages in her life, with all the women was still following her, staying 73 yards away at all times. A pivotal scene that then takes place in a hospital, and Ruby is an old woman. The woman in the distance appears in a room right in front of Ruby. As they see each other, we transport to the cliff top where the doctor and Ruby first stepped out at Tyrus, but we see from the woman's perspective, and obviously we see that it's a Ruby. This time Ruby manages to stop the doctor from breaking the fairy circle. He doesn't disappear and everything's set right. The older version of Ruby now disappears, with younger Ruby seeming to not remember anything except the idea that she visited Wales a third time. So that's the whole twist to the gags of the lemons, of the squeezes, of the juices, but I think you guys knew that already. What is the significance of 73 yards? Russell T. Davis has said, it seems that 73 yards is the perfect distance to be able to see the figure in the distance, but not see any distinguishing features. It also had to be shorter than the length of a football pitch for the scene with Roger, whoever, to work. Davies said on an official Doctor Who podcast, I literally had to go and stand on Swansea Pier and work out exactly what 73 yards was to make this story work. That'll make sense when you see it. This is Welsh folk horror coming up, an astonishing cast, blah, blah, blah. So there's that. So the 73 yards had to do primarily with that. You know, you see something in the distance, but you don't really see what it is. Because if Ruby did see what it was, then Ruby would have known it was her. Oh, I gag. Who is Mad Jack? Mad Jack turns out to be Roger, whoever, played by whoever, who, not to say whatever to this wonderful actor. I just can't pronounce his names. He becomes prime minister during the episode. He's a dangerous politician, which is a very interesting tie. By the way, he is, we first hear that Mad Jack when Ruby first appears, rest in peace, Mad Jack. But I have a question. Who is the prime minister that just left that over here in the United States was saying was very similar to Donald Trump, and I think that they liked each other or something like that. But he left, and I don't know why he left. I think he left in like a scandal too, no shade, no tea. But yes, as a kick my thing. So I wonder, I mean, this is kicked up a notch where this prime minister wants to use nuclear weapons, and Ruby's older self ends up stopping him, scares the holy hell out of him. So there's that gag, to lemons and squeezes of all the damn juices. But I find it very interesting that they did that type of political figure in a time that we are in right now, where we have a maybe possibly president, Donald Trump. If he becomes president, God bless somebody. The USA. What did the woman say to Carla and Kate? It's not clear what the woman says to older Carla to make her abandon the younger version of Ruby during episode. Kate Stewart rejects her after interaction with the woman. When Carla attempts to call Ruby while speaking to the room, Ruby's unable to. So do we not ever know? One theory is that she said anything she needed in order to ensure that the younger version of Ruby stayed on her own, to keep her on the right path to one day to go back in time and complete the loop. Doctor Who continues unsettled. We already know that. I'm reading you everything now. So there's a lot of mysteries that we don't know, but I actually don't mind. But I kind of wish that we knew what she was saying to everybody that they made them look at Ruby, the younger Ruby, and then run for the hills. Like, what did she say? That's interesting. And they're just gonna say that she said whatever she needed to say to make them scared. But for Ruby's own mother to be terrified and run away and like kick her out and change the lock and door, like, what did she say? Whatever. I like this episode though. I would give this episode a 10, no shade. The lady who plays Ruby did amazing on her own, holding down this episode. She's a very good actress. I really do love her. And I have nothing else to say but just gummy, gummy, gummy drops. What does that mean? I have no idea. We're just gonna go with it. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked it. This is a great episode. Please, once again, see this and a full reaction. The links are down below. As well as hit the like button, share, comment down below. How many more times you'll give us instructions to comment down below? I'm sorry, I'm still kind of tired. I'll see you all next time with more reactions.